TikTok ads versus TikTok organic. Today, I'm going to share with you what should you do. Should you do ads? Should you do organic? Because it really depends. Most people, I believe, will go towards TikTok ads after this video. But again, does that mean that TikTok organic doesn't work? No. Both strategy works. The only difference is one requires more time, less money, the other one requires more money, less time. So it really depends what kind of person you are and where are you located in the world. Okay, so let's be honest, unless you're under 18, is still in high school, your time is limited. And if that's the case, TikTok organic equal modern day slave work. And I'm going to explain it to you why. And there's nothing wrong with um, overdoing it, with having time and being like slave of a work. Like when I grinded my first year in dropshipping, I was the slave of finding influencers. I was the slave of running Facebook ads. I was overdoing it like extremely, but I have time in my hands because I was in school at the same time. Okay, so look, think about what I'm about to say. Here's what it takes. So order the product and wait. Film 20 to 50 videos. Post them over 2 3 TikTok accounts. Wait weeks to maybe get tractions and see if you have a potential winner. If it doesn't work, do it again. So you need to order the product. You need to start to make videos around it and videos yourself. So you need to learn the art of making videos. And you need to make a ton of video about it, and then what you're going to do, you're going to post them on different accounts and see if it picks up. Now, recently I've heard that it's not even pushing in the United States anymore. It's pushing on so many strange countries, and it's a mess overall, but it's still profitable. And if you have time, you can do it. But think about this. The reason that I made that I decided to do dropshipping, it's simple. I wanted to be able to travel the world. Me and my brother, we're currently living in Bali. It's been 2 years for me, 3 years for my brother. And what happens is that the only thing that we need to do is we need to run ads. We run ads with images, we run ads with videos, and that's the way that we make money. So we don't need to order any products, we don't need to make any content. We simply take what's available out there, we make our own content, and we launch those products. That's it. So that's much more sustainable for the long term if you want to travel, if you want to do any other thing. Then if you're doing organic, then it is much more complicated. Now, what about, let's say, TikTok ads? So yes, it is faster because you only need to make, let's say, 3 to 5 videos, and you need to test it with a certain budget. It's easier to manage, easier to scale, because to scale, you just ramp up the budget, and that's pretty much it. With organic, you need to make even more videos. So that's kind of crazy when you think about this. So, how it works, like I said, make 3 to 7 videos per product, launch ads for 1 or 3 days to see if they work consistently. If it doesn't perform, move on, no drama, that's it. And think about this. You can easily do that with 2 3 4 5 products a week without having no problem. Even if you're a little bit of a hustler, you can do one product per day. It won't take you the whole world. Maybe with like 1 or 2 hours per day, you can test one product per day if you have enough funds, obviously. So it's not too much of a work, and you'll have quality results. But now let's speak about organic. Just with one product, you need to make 30 to 50 videos because you want to make them in advance. You don't want to make them day by day. If not, you won't be able to go out. You won't be able to go to a restaurant. You won't be able to do anything. You'll just be like a modern slave of making videos. That's basically what's going to happen. And that's with one product. What if you have two? You need to make 100 videos? What if you have 150 videos? That doesn't make any sense. And at the end of the day, like a lot of people, they say, yeah, but ads are inconsistent and, organic this, organic that. Well, organic is the same thing. Do you need to test products in order to know if it's a winner or not? Yes. Does every product one on one becomes a winner? No. Okay. And do you have some sort of volatility with, let's say, the countries that you target, sometimes not reaching the right audience, sometimes, it doesn't push the video too much? Yes. So you're basically telling me that you have similar problems or worse than ads, and you still think that it's better to do organic? The only reason why I would do organic is because you either have a brand that I would hire people to do my organic content because I want to, grow the views on that brand and make more money on the back end and not the front end. Because I make more profit margin. The margins are way higher when you do organic, and I have time. So if you're someone in high school, someone has 18, 19, 20, early teens or late teens, you will be able to do TikTok organic, and it's a good introduction for dropshipping. But do I believe that is the be all and you will make millions of dollars with that? Maybe, but you will kind of be only working 24/7 and you want to enjoy your money. And let's be honest, all the big drop shippers that I know, all the big ones, not the ones that made like $2, $3 million. No, no, no. I speak about like 50 million net worth drop shipper, 100 million net worth drop shipper. Yes, those drop shippers, they all run ads. I've never seen one that makes millions of dollars. They say, yeah, I have like maybe 1, 2, 3 million here, there. It is still possible, but I don't see someone who say like, yeah, I make millions of dollars every single year, 10 plus with organic, and I have my free time. Unless he has a good team, a good team that he was able to, prepared and all of that. If that's the case, then yeah, I could understand. If not, then let's be honest. Most people are running ads when it comes down to drop shipping. And again, it is something that is very good. You can make a lot of money with TikTok organic, and you can make a lot of profit. If you, let's say, make $5,000 instead of having 30%, maybe you'll have 70%. That's amazing results. But again, I don't like the fact that I need to create so many videos every single day and I need to kill myself just to do a couple of $1,000s per day. For you guys, I understand you're maybe early on. You're like, what the hell is he talking about? That's incredible. Yes, but at the level where I am and the level where some of my students are, it is not beneficial for us in our life to do organic. It is way easier for us to test a certain amount of product every single week, make the structure, and test it. I've seen a countless amount of people, like I cannot even tell you how many because it's too much of people being able to make easily 2 to 5 million per year in revenue with ads without having the necessity of any team whatsoever. But I haven't seen that with organic. I've seen that with ads, but I haven't seen it with organic. So I think results speaks volume in terms of what I've seen over the years. It's not about like maybe you can find someone that made 3 million with one product with organic. Can happens, but is it something that is sustainable? What I'm looking for is consistency. During 10 years, is it something that I will be able to do and maintain? Because yes, it's great. It's a great skill that you have to go viral, but it takes a lot of time, and time is very crucial and very important, and I want to make sure that you guys choose the right way. If you're young, if you have a lot of time, then go for it. It's a great introduction for the business called dropshipping. But if not, if you have family, and let's be honest, most of the people that come to us recently that take a mentorship with me and my brother are people that are fathers, mothers, that have, they have kids, they have a house mortgage to pay. So they have more, let's say, complexity in their life